Hi guys, how are you today? Okay, so here we are, a 15 minutes of a strengthening the abs and the glutes slightly. So what you'll need today is props. If you have a thick block, soft one, that would be great. If not, you can grab a book. And I use this one sometimes to bring my head. It's more for my head. But feel free to use a pillow or a meditation cushion as well. That can be quite nice. Okay, so let's dive in. Right. Let's roll down on your mat. Make sure you have the block right next to you, so then when I'll ask you, well, tell you to grab it, then you grab it and then you don't have to stand again. So you want the block next to you. And then perhaps, so it's 15 minutes, so my phone is here, so I manage the time, because otherwise we'll be doing it for an hour. But I really want this session to be 15 minutes. Okay, so exhale, gently move the back of the body down onto your pillow or onto the mat. Yeah, for me, that's quite nice actually. I'm just going to rest here. Right, let's close the eyes. We'll take 3 deep breaths. You can bring one hand onto your heart space and then one onto your lower abdomen. Inhaling deeply through the nose. Exhale with a deep sigh. And as you exhale, really already start to feel the weight of the body sinking down into its support. Inhaling again. Inflating around the belly. Exhale all the air out. And one last time. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. Close the eyes if it's comfortable for you, just to simply observe how that makes you feel, those deep 3 breaths. Okay. Then you open both of the eyes, that's okay. I'm going to let go of that pillow for now. So head is on the floor, don't hesitate to turn your head towards the right, towards the left side, just to be aware of the neck, rolling the shoulders up and down towards the ears and away from the ears. It's already lengthened right from the upper back, lower back. Okay, I'm going to rock back and forth from the hips. So it's cat and cow, but on the back, or flattening the back, pressing the lower back down into the mat, and then arching it. And you rock back and forth like this. Okay, I'd like you to find your neutral spine. So close the eyes if it's comfortable for you. We're going to work from inside out. Go with the sensations from within. Okay, so here I can find my neutral spine, so I'm not flattening the back down either, yeah? It's almost like there's a little space here. And then I'm consciously starting to activate the perineum and slightly around the lower belly, so the transverse. So this is quite nice. It's not too tight, it's a slight engagement. So of course now when I'm going to breathe in, it's not going to go into soft belly, but rather move around, expand on the side of the body. Make sure the face is relaxed, yeah? When you're slightly engaged through the perineum, make sure the face is not tense either. Okay, so we bring the hands right behind, back of the head. Allow the head to be supported by the hands. Inhale here, exhale. You can just exhale through pursed lips or through the nose. As you exhale, you lift up the upper body. Inhale, come back down. Do 5. Exhale up. Inhale, come back down. Exhale out. Inhale, back up. Back down, sorry. Exhale up. One more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Fully in control. Inhale, release. Okay. In between those sequence, don't hesitate to bring the knees towards the right, towards the left side, with the head opposite. Could be quite nice. Okay. Now let's bring the block, if you do have a block. If you don't have a block, it's okay. Bring the block right between the inner thighs, and then you're going to squeeze it. Again, not too tight, but you're going to squeeze it enough so you feel already the engagement around the inner thighs, glutes, perineum, and slightly the transverse. Hands on each side of the body. Inhale, as you exhale, you bring both of the legs in tabletop. Great. Now, as I'm going to inhale, so here, depending on how the cervicals are feeling, don't hesitate to bring a pillow under your head to support your head, and then you can relax the head a bit more. Here, knees are aligned with the hips. As I inhale, I'm going to bring the knees away from the hips. Exhale, I bring them back above the hips. Inhale. 2, inhale. 3 as I exhale. Working right from the core. Inhale. 4, inhale. 5, come back. Let's do 8. Inhale. 6, inhale. 7, inhale out. Exhale. And 8, last one, in. Exhale, release. Okay. Bring the knees towards the right, towards the left side. All right, observe how that makes it feel. Quite nice compression around the front of the belly, working into the abdominals, but also compressing, massaging around the vital organs. Okay. Now, bring both of the legs again in the stable tops. You can bring the block right between the inner thighs. You gently squeeze that, engage nicely around the inner thighs, slightly the glutes, perineum, and bring the transverse in. Face is relaxed. You don't need the face at all. Or you can give me a big smile and I can't see you. Exhale, lift up the shoulders off the floor. Make sure the chin is not tucked in, but you're quite nice and easy here. And inhale, we're going to bring the arms to a 45 degrees angle. Exhale, bring the arms parallel to the thighs. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, inhale. 4, inhale. 5, release. Oof. Can you feel that? Okay, then you bring the knees to the right onto the left. Don't hesitate to do that sequence with the eyes closed. You really stay connected with the body felt sense and all the sensations coming from inside out. Okay, in this sequence as well, I'd like you to bring the attention around that lower belly, lower abdomen and perineum and feel like a circle and it goes into the ripple effect. So as you breathe in and out, it's all coming, that's the epicenter. And you breathe in and out and the action comes from that epicenter. Okay, I'll make myself understood. Right, bring the hands behind the back of the head. Inhale here, exhale. Lift the upper body to start with, inhale. Exhale, bring both of the legs in tabletop, so it's easier if you bring the knees aligned with the hips, or if it's already too challenging, you can bring the knees a little bit closer to the chest. Exhale here. The next inhale, we're going to extend the left leg out. Exhale, you'll bring that left leg close, both knees together. Inhale the other side. Exhale. Feel how you work right from here. Inhale, left leg. Exhale. In. Exhale. Now, can we add, so we're going to the obliques and opposite. As I inhale, I extend my left leg, but at the same time, I'm going to reach out for the right knee. Exhale, back to center. Inhale onto the other side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale with a smile. Exhale. Release. Oh my God, I can feel it. Okay. Closing the eyes. Okay. It's already been 10 minutes. You don't have much long to go. Grab the block, bring the block right in between the inner thighs. Gently squeeze it in. Hands on each side of the body. Face is relaxed. Especially check that space between the eyebrows and the jaw. Make sure teeth are not clenching. Okay, inhale, you press into the block. So the block, depending on the shape of your thighs, you may want to bring it into its width or thin. Really, really depends. Okay, inhale, bring the buttocks off the floor, squeezing the block. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Any discomfort in the knees as you go up, readjust your feet. Exhale down. One last time, inhaling up. Exhale down. Now we're going to inhale up, all the way up. Stay here. You feel already the glutes, the thighs, perineum, transverse. Inhale, bring the arms just above the head. You don't have to go touch all the way down. Exhale, bring the hands parallel to the thighs. Inhale up. Exhale down. Still squeeze that block. Don't be loose on the block. Inhale up. Exhale down. One last. Start to fire up in the glutes. Inhale up. Exhale. Squeeze that block all the way down. And close the eyes. Observe the sensations. See what kind of contour posture feels right for you. It might be like bring both of the knees close to chest and cuddle yourself. Perhaps even rocking towards the right, towards the left side. Okay. Right. Let's come into all fours. So all fours. It's quite soft here. I don't have a. It's really, really nice. The same, finding your nice postures. Rock back and forth around the hips and find your neutral spine. Yeah, quite important. So you're going to start pulsing up with the right foot. So you can point the toes and then just pulsing twice up. It goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Bring the leg back to center. And the left, it goes 2, 1, 2, pulsing up, 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 and rest. You start I tuck my toes under, so check how it feels for you. If your floor is quite hard, it might be that you want to tuck the toes and protect the kneecap a little bit more. Okay, from here, you're going to extend the right leg. Okay, you can rotate it slightly towards the outside. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, break it down. And then the left leg, you can slightly rotate the left leg out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So you see how my hips are not moving, not the lower back, I'm not going like this, yeah? It's really a gentle movement, but it not is not a big range of movement. It's working in the glutes, back of the leg. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and stop. Here, coming to the child pose, extended child pose, where you bring both of the knees on each side of the mat, extend the legs, and rest here. Okay. And now for the last one. We're gonna go, well, two options actually, and we can do both options together. First one is, so you're on your all fours. Here you tuck the toes under, okay? Make sure you're not curving, but you're lengthening here at the back, supporting yourself from the front, engaging right here. And on your next inhale, so you shift a little bit of weight towards the front, and as you inhale, you bring the knees off the floor slightly. Exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Okay. If you do have a block, see what it does to do it with the block. So here you can bring the block right in between the inner thighs. Gently squeeze the block. So again, see how you want to bring the block in between the inner thighs, or it could be, yeah, that's it. That works quite well. And squeeze the block slightly. In, up. Exhale down. In, up. Exhale down. In, up. Knees up, exhale down. Knees up, exhale down. Last one, knees up, exhale down, and release. You feel any difference? And we're done into our last posture. So either you do that again, inhale up, exhale down, or you come into the plank. Okay, you come into forearm plank. We're staying 30 seconds in the forearm plank. Oops. And we'll start from now, 30 seconds. Make sure the face is relaxed in your plank. Reconnect with the breath. Feel how as well we're pressing down into the forearms. Shoulders are active, engaging the front of the body slightly, and you can feel as well slightly the glutes. And the legs are slightly engaged. Come on, there's 8 seconds left. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I stop. Right, it was 17 minutes and 30 seconds. So, but I think was talking at the beginning. It is a 15-minute sequence that you can do every day before food. Okay, thank you so much. Please leave me some comments if you'd like to do any other kind of sequence. All right, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.